What did I not like? Well, I didn't like the... I guess I didn't like the slow beginning, you know. Why, hello there YouTube, and welcome back to 31, the Free Slashers. So, we are on day 9, and for this one I am reviewing the 5th chapter in the Friday franchise, Friday the 13th, A New Beginning. Also known as Friday the 13th Part 5, A New Beginning. So, this was written by Martin Kitterossa and directed by Danny Steinman, starring Madeleine Kinnaman, John Separd, Schaefer Ross, and Richard Young. So this is the, as I said already, the 5th installment. So about a good decade or so after the events of Part 4, Tommy Jarvis, as we see in the opening scene in the nightmare sequence when he's still Corey Feldman, is traumatized and forever haunted by the image of Jason, and he's getting taken to this new place, Pinehurst, that helps mentally troubled teens, and he's trying to, readjust to life and try and get over the trauma of Jason Voorhees. Of course, things start to get a bit dark when things go, bad. Where one of the kids who has mental health problems is being friendly to some guy chopping up wood, and when he's not nice back, and he thinks, fine, I'm not fine then. If you don't want to be friends and you don't want chocolate, then fine. And then he gets hacked to death with an axe, which I kind of thought was unnecessary. But then this triggers a chain of events where a series of murders happen. Where, is Jason alive? Does Jason come back from the dead? We all know that this Jason is an imposter. He wears the boiler suit, he has the machete, he wears a hockey mask, same holes and that, but the difference is the chevrons or the markings are blue and they're on the cheek parts. So, and this, of course, traumatizes Tommy, but he learns to face his fears. We have another character as well, Reggie, who's a young kid, and he survives. And yeah, basically throughout the film, a series of killings happen from this imposter Jason, and it turns out to be none other than the paramedic Roy Burns, who we find out is actually the father of the kid who got killed at the beginning with the axe, and he's out on a vengeful killing spree, and uses the whole persona of Jason to do so. So that's it on the plot. Oh, and of course it ends where, Tommy is forever haunted by Jason, and kind of leaves it open where, does Tommy become the new Jason? Of course they didn't go with that in the next one, because we see what happens next. Okay, enough with the plot, let's get straight to my likes and dislikes. First of all, the likes. I like this one. I like that they tried to do something new with this franchise, and change things up. Please excuse the noise if you can hear noise outside. So yeah, Jason, of course, in this one is dead, but he still haunts you, and you're not alone. That's the tagline: if Jason still haunts you, you're not alone. Yeah, I like that they tried to do something different with this sort of a handing of the torch in this, but again, that I don't think that kind of worked. This one, apparently, people like slagged this one off a bit, crapped on it, say, oh, Jason's it's not really Jason and all that. But I think over years it's gained its cult following. I mean, I like this film. I personally like this one. I think of it as a slasher film inspired by Friday the 13th, even though it's in that same franchise. I also think of this as the second part of the Tommy Jarvis trilogy. Yeah, I think this, and John Separd's portrayal of Tommy in this, I'm thinking how many years later is it meant to be? 10, 12 years later? He looks a bit older, but still, he does okay in this. And the kills in this, I like some of the kills in this, including one kill where a guy gets a belt wrapped round his eyes and then the whole thing tied up on a tree where he gets crushed. Another one where his girlfriend gets eyes cut out with the secateurs, is it? Like in The Burning. And, we see others where one character named Violet, played by Tiffany Helm, she gets stabbed in the vagina, somewhere around there, and killed whilst doing robot dancing. And, yeah, we see another kill. We see some comic relief in there where a guy who's Reggie's cousin, I can't remember his name, but he has a comical death in the toilet when he's passing through a taco. Yeah, there's a few small comedic moments in there, and I think it has an okay score and soundtrack as well. I do like this one, and is it the best one? No, but it's a good one. It's not a terrible one. So yeah, Friday, my dislikes. What did I not like? Well, I didn't like the slow beginning, how it was building up to the mayhem, but yeah, it was a bit slow from the start, but it soon picked up, and the kills kicked off and everything. This film was about how long was this film on for? This film was about 92 minutes, so just over an hour and a half. And again, they don't use 2 hours to do this. Pretty much with an hour and a half, it does get fast paced, and they did. So yeah, I liked the Roy Burns Jason imposter, and he was played by what was his name? Dick Wieland, who played Jason, the imposter Jason. And of course, Jason does appear in this, but only in dream sequences. He appears in the opening scene in Tommy's nightmare, then appears again as various hallucinations of Tommy, and that hallucinating Jason's played by Tom Morga. So Jason does appear in this, just as a fragment of Tommy's imagination. Okay, so final thoughts and ratings. Friday the 13th, A New Beginning, was a good sequel, good slasher, good kills in there. I like that they tried to go somewhere else with this. The killer's motivation, Roy's motivation, yeah, I kind of get why he does it. He kind of does what Pamela does. Like her son dies due to some irresponsibility with the staff, and yeah, because A mentally disturbed teenager wielding an axe whilst chopping wood. You should probably keep an eye on it. In fact, you should probably not let him near them things at all. So yeah, with all that being said, I'm going to give Friday the 13th a new beginning. You know what, this for me gets 3.5 machetes out of 5. 3.5 machetes out of 5 for Friday the 13th a new beginning, because I do like this one. So yeah, that's been it for 31 The Free Slashers. This has been day 9. So join me tomorrow where I will review The Nightmare on Elm Street 2. So, yeah, if you like this video, have you seen this one? Let me know down in the comments below. If you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already and to hit that notification bell. All of my social media links are down below in the description. So yeah, until tomorrow, don't have nightmares.